Hello everyone and welcome to round 12 of ARL Xbox Tier 1 here in Season 4. We are here at the Sochi Autodrome in Russia, where we will have the Russian Grand Prix. Seems pretty self-explanatory, doesn't it? But I'm joined by Raptor once again for this race. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Nice Sunday. Just chilling. Hope for a good race today. Fully overcast and I think a bit clear as well in the race today. So hope for a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. Sochi. I don't know. With Sochi, it's either good, bad. It's never in the middle.
Yeah.
A lot of drivers like it when it's raining. A lot of
Right.
drivers like the track in certain areas. But Jarv already going to the top there, as we can see, beating FRA LMG on the first set of banker laps. Yeah, this should be really intriguing because this week we do have VRT Lilley back in action. That is very good to see because the championship fight will resume this week. We'll give you a very brief update on how that looks. Last week, LMG took a podium. They were level on points going into the weekend, so FRA LMG now has a 15-point lead in the championship over VRT Lilley. And as we have seen this season, that can be turned around very, very quickly. That's such, just overtaking. There's all sorts of chaos going on in the first sector. That's a racing point up the inside. I believe that must be Alfie George playing some tricks there. But yeah, this championship is going to go right down to the wire. And it's tough to make predictions, isn't it, Raptor? Because, you know, 1 minute, 1 minute it just gets turned around out of nowhere.
Yeah, nobody thought LMG was really gonna catch up and take the lead by 15 points. Everybody thought Jack had it in the bag a good few races ago, but look at this now. We have an amazing championship battle on our hands, and I just hope it's gonna stick. It's gonna stay for the whole season.
Atlantis getting in the way there. Had to go off the track late there. But another thing as well, we have a fight for P3 in the championship that goes down a long way. You could really consider all of the top 10 in the fight for that P3. It's split by about 30 points. F1 driver, third place, got that win in Monza. That was absolutely huge. That brought some life, some confidence, and certainly he will want to hold on to that because for most of those drivers, that is, you know, absolutely their target now. Corey Marshall, just 2 points behind F1 driver. Alfie George, 12. He took a win last week. Corey Marshall's taken a win this season. You know, anyone, really, with a good weekend can be up there fighting for P3 in the championship. And realistically, in the back of their minds, they're thinking, yep, first and second are too far away. Let's just try and battle this out. Pretty simple, really. But yeah, first laps of the session. Who's really caught your eye so far? Because I know we have a wild ABS Jarv on provisional pole at the moment.
Yeah, there's no really other option than Jack. He's been up there sometimes, but never up on pole. But I know it's only early in qualifying, but it's great to see someone new up there battling to the pole. Someone else. Izzy Gorgon's also second. He's always up there in qualifying, but it's another person good to see up in the front row.
Yeah, he took that P2 last week behind Alfie George in the race where the hard runners came through. Certainly with Russia as well. If there's an early safety car, like what happened in Belgium, you can go onto the harder compound of tyres and quite easily, I'd say, get them to the end because it's quite low degradation around here. You can easily do soft medium, so you can go onto the hards and try and stretch those to the end. It's certainly doable. So maybe we'll see something similar play out this week, but it will need an early safety car, a late safety car as well. Could see people make a charge on softs. They've got a fair bit of longevity in them. Personally, I don't think they're that bad, but yeah, mediums are always a good race tyre as well. So at any point in the race, there's a safety car. It could really throw strategy around all over the place. Anyway, second laps ongoing at the moment. FRA LMG has just started his. Such J went up to 5th there. V2 Combat has just started his lap as well, as has Jab. So, yeah, 9.5 minutes left to go in the session. If you've got any predictions, please do feel free to put them in the live chat, because it's certainly always fun to discuss. Here's LMG. Turn number 4, getting close to that wall, using all of the curb. How's he looking in Sector 1? Unsurprisingly, he's found time. This guy just gets pole after pole after pole.
Yeah, he's amazing qualifying and amazing in the race, of course, as well. But I think he's got the most pole positions this season.
Oh my! I thought he was around then, but that was an excellent save. That's his lap gone.
V2 going into the secretary, nearly 2 tenths up on his time. Locks up a little bit, but it should not really cost him anything.
There's a lot of time to be found in this final section. 2 chicanes before a double right-hander.
Yeah.
Using the inside curb there. V2 Combat. Oh, it's nicely rotated. And wow, it's provisional pole for V2 Combat.
Wow.
He's found a lot of time in that final sector. As I was saying, ABS Jarv is on the invalidated lap as well. We'll see how Alfie George gets on, because he'll certainly be fighting for the pole. Really improved in the past few weeks.
Yeah, got a few podiums and finally got his first race win out in Belgium.
And Sam!
Sam.
14 thousandths behind. We're shaping up a really close qualifying session. Who else have we got on the lap now? I think we might have Atlantis, is that? It is. I think he's just starting a lap.
Yeah.
And then the second Mercedes of Jarv coming into the pits. Then comes Alfie George, so we'll see what he can do.
Yeah.
Oh, brushing the wall.
Jack's lap time is invalidated, so he's not going to be improving.
Oh!
Alfie.
And another provisional pole sitter. This time by 1.5 tenths. Alfie George goes on to provisional pole. And, well, could he be the man to beat this week? That is a huge statement of a pole time. Axe now starting a flying lap as well.
Yeah, amazing lap there from Alfie to put it on provisional pole. Still, Dizzy Gordon might have spun.
Oh, he has, I think. His teammate for this race, FH, who thinks he goes well around Russia, and time trial leaderboards do suggest that. He's 14th at the moment. It's very tricky tier 1, so, you know, understandably he's not going to be right in the mix. Another reserve today, Atlantis J20. I very kindly put on suggested gears for him. Poor guy's deaf.
Yeah,
Warman.
He doesn't know how when to shift up, you know.
Exactly. We'll use the disability excuse.
Yeah.
But Warman goes up to P2, and we'll see if he can carry that on into the final run of the session.
Atlantis, P11.
Atlantis goes 11th.
Oh, bad luck from him.
I think we've got a Red Bull. That is Corey Marshall. Yeah, there we go. There's Such starting a flying lap. Hello to everyone watching. Very nice to see you. I've seen some predictions in the chat, which I think is an appropriate time to run to. Atlanta to win by 45 minutes. And, well, I think the only possible way that can happen is if everyone else DNFs on lap 1. Because it's about a 45-minute race, if I'm correct in saying.
I think so, yeah.
So, that's actually not impossible. It's, you know, if we don't have any betting services here.
Yeah.
But the odds on that.
Yeah. 1,000,000 to 1 bet.
Maybe more. But, you know. Rundle said for qualifying, LMG first, Jarv... Oh, that's such a round.
Yeah. It's about... It's just for good luck.
Back to what Rundle was saying, sorry. Jarv P2, Jack P3. Jack is currently 16th in the session at the moment, and even LMG's having not his best showing so far. He's invalidated again.
Oh.
So, maybe he's just doing this now as a kind of warm-up lap. We do have some more laps ongoing. I think Java's invalidated already, so clearly catching a lot of these tier 1 drivers out.
Russia, not the most amazing track for track limits, so it's pretty easy to invalidate when you're pushing so hard.
Is this a slipstream at Ferrari? Let's have a look on board with Jab. No, they're both coming into the pits. Just a bit peculiar, that one. See what Matty's doing. He's coming into the pits. I think he'll be starting last anyway because he joined later in this session.
Yeah. Might get lucky though.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe just doing some runs just to warm up.
Yeah. Everybody coming into the pits now, just to change tyres and go out for their final run. Tax is on an out lap. V2 is just ahead of him. Is V2 on a lap? No, he's invalid as well.
He's invalid. Yeah. So Tax has gone out nice and early. He may meet some traffic because we are approaching the stage, the 3-minute mark, where drivers will start to be heading out and preparing for their final lap.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put on the leader margin just to show you how close this qualifying is at the moment. Alfie George 149.461. You know, he has a huge gap in terms in the context of this qualifying session, because look, Warman, V2 Combat, Sam, Jarv, all within a 10th there. Even F1 driver in 6th place. Axe and Busy Gorgon are separated by just 0.02 of a second, and the top 10 separated by under 0.4. So yeah, very, very exciting stuff. Any time gained could be hugely significant in this final run. Maybe take us through this lap with Tax Raptor.
Okay, so into the double apex right-hander. To a swoop-in long left-hander past the Olympic torch, I think it was. Into a lot of 90-degree corners at this track. But yeah, into another 90-degree right. Just down on his time in the first sector. You saw the McLarens getting out of the way. Another 90-degree right-hander. There's a lot of them in this track. Into 2 quick corners here, 2 quick left-handers. There's and on to another 90-degree right-hander. I don't think there's any corner names, but DRS is enabled now. Straight aren't really straight on this track. But into the final sector, under the bridge, and this is the part where you can make or break your lap. If you just want to nail the apexes, one mistake and your lap's finished here. And then the final 2 right-handers, and that's your lap here in Sochi.
Yep, his car gliding through this sequence, and he crosses the line. It's a big, big lap, and it's 5th place at the moment for SV Tax. A lap that will be really satisfied with, but how long will it last? Matty Mumu has invalidated another lap. Likelihood is he would have been starting last anyway, due to the qualifying glitch. Pluto in the first sector hasn't really got himself a good lap on the board so far. Maybe he's just not really feeling it with the track. Something was set up maybe, but he is improving, and that is encouraging. Plenty of drivers now on out laps. VRT Lilley has started a flying lap, an important one in the context of the championship. So we'll still keep an eye on Pluto here before we crack down on the remainder of the session. 23 seconds on the clock. SV Tax has crashed out. Should do no harm to anyone. He's picked a good spot to do that, so well remembered.
Yeah. So I might get held up by Whammon, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Just hope, yeah, Whammon's
He's pulled out of the way now. Yeah. He's got to create a gap again so he can start his lap. But here comes Pluto into the final corner. Will he shoot up the order? 12th place. He's outside the top 10. Such is around again.
Oh. That's a shame.
Axe is invalidated. I think he might have been given VRT Lilley a toe here. He'll be one of the first to complete his lap. He's 5/10 up. Small luck up there. And then next up is 15 and 16.
Always seems to crash out very big in qualifying. I think he's just flipped again.
Oh my god.
Well, when I just quickly went on board and it looked like his car was facing the ground.
LMG has set the benchmark. VRT Lilley can only manage third. Alfie George splits the two at the moment.
F2
but...
up. F1 driver, I think that was... no, now F1 driver across the line. P4.
Ooh, P4, that's second row at the moment. I think we have such pitting. And now I'm completely lost.
Oh my god.
Let's go back to Alfie George, shall we? Because this is going to be a crucial lap. Can he beat both of the championship contenders? Jarve goes onto the front row. What can Alfie George respond with? Going back into second. So a lot of position changes there. But unsurprisingly, for now, it's LMG that has P1. What can V2 Combat do? He went on to provisional pole. Earlier in the session, he spun, invalidated.
Oh, that's a shame.
Warman's last to cross the line then into the final corner, flicking it in third gear, short shift to fourth, and he goes on to the second row. Oh, what a qualifying.
And LMG on pole again.
Yeah, it was a huge gap. You know, I kind of had to blink then announce it. Is that real? But no, he's pulled one out of the bag again. VRT Lilley, 5th place.
I'll put it on Corey just to retire or something, and then we're finished. Matty did set a lap, 1 second
Grab a quick screenshot of that.
Yeah, we know Codemasters has happened. I think we have the reset in every tier so far. Maybe not tier 2, was it? Well, qualifying's over there.
Damn, I've been demoted from admin because I called Atlantis deaf. Well, it's factual, you know. I'm sorry, Atlantis. There's my apology. Another mega lap from Lewis puts him on pole ahead of Alfie George and ABS Jarve. Then comes VRT Warman and VRT Lilley in 4th and 5th. Homesick, a solid 6th for him. Didn't really pick up on that too much in the session. Then comes F1 driver, V2 Combat, Sink Salmon, SV Tax has a top 10 start. Jab misses out. Axe and Busy Gorgon, they're all separated by 0.003 of a second. Then Pluto, Such J, Corey Marshall, Atlantis, FH and Matty Mumu. So the tier 2 boys in 17th, 18th and 19th for the start of this one.
Well, unless Codemasters, it's going to be a dry race. But sometimes you can see this rain, but you don't know. But it doesn't look like it'll be rain. Nice day in Russia for Sunday this is. Of course, Coastal City. Well, I think it's a city that used to played host to the Winter Olympics. Just waiting to get started.
Right. Bit more sunshine in the air, so maybe a little bit more track grip where we can see maybe people running more race dedicated setups. They might be able to come through and really work the tyres well. It is very important to get everything you can out of them here at Sochi. 5 seconds until formation lap. And we'll have a look at the strategy and pick some of our favourites.
Yeah.
But firstly, obviously, we always get asked to, obviously, week in, week out, we are dealt, obviously, with a lot of tragedies in the world. And this week is no different. His Royal Highness Prince Philip died this weekend, the husband of the British Queen. Obviously, quick respects obviously paid now, but we have decided that frequent formation lap silences is obviously not always the best idea, considering there's always separate silences for separate events, and therefore we are just going to pass that by and just leave our respects quickly there. But other than that, strategy. 11th to 18th, all on mediums. Matty has gone for soft. So, yeah, it is a one-stop strategy, as proven at the bottom. Not sure why it's suggested soft hard on the same lap as soft medium, but I don't think anyone would be trying that, so let's ignore that one. Raptor, I'll let you pick your favourites for this Grand Prix. Should be really interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting race. First one I'll go with is Whammon. He was cruelly denied a great finish last week after contact with LMG. So taking P4 today in his second Tier 1 race, so hope he can get a good finish. Another driver I'll go with Sing Sam. I think he can do well. P9 in quali always has good race pace there, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him up in the top 6 battling. And then I'll go with someone outside the top 10 for the final pick. I'll go with Corey Marshall, of course, a previous race winner this season. Very fast. I won't be surprised if he can work his way up into a good point position. So yeah, Milo, who's your favourites?
I'm going to pick the other Red Bull of Such J. He just didn't seem to quite click in qualifying. He had 2 spins at the same corner, so if he gets that sorted, he'll be flying up the order potentially there as well. I would just mention Atlantis because you've got a Red Bull Tier 1 driver, Red Bull Tier 1 driver, then their team leader, and a Tier 2 Red Bull driver. So, yeah, contact between Homesick and F1 driver. I will also mention ABS Jarv. He won in ABS this week at Japan. His second win in ABS, I believe. I think he had one last season. Do correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, sure. ABS Jarv. He's had a good week so far. He'll be wanting to keep that up with potentially a podium finish in ARL. VRT Lilley as well. Always got to watch out for him, as with LMG, because the two have made contact, I think, this week as well in ABS. So the lights are coming on now. Who will win this Grand Prix?
Oh, it's not going out yet. I don't. I hope they fix this for the new game. It's pretty annoying.
Yeah. Always baited. You've got to kind of...
Here we go.
Build it up. Here they go. Revs are coming on. It's lights out, and away we go. Good getaway from LMG. We saw him use low revs there, but up the inside comes Alfie George at the first kink. He might wish to tuck into the slipstream for turn 2, and down they come. They are absolutely wheel to wheel. VRT Warman's got up to 3rd place as well. VRT Lilley fighting up the inside. Alfie George backs out. VRT Warman skips over the curb. Through goes VRT Lilley, and sideways there. Wow.
Corey might have made a mistake. He's losing position. Yeah, he's gone to the back. He's made a big mistake.
Homesick up to P6 then, as the top 10 starts to take shape. Not really many overtaking opportunities in this middle sector. It's always best if you don't try. Corey Marshall's, yeah, down to last now. So something has happened to him on this opening lap.
Yeah, very close between Alfie and LMG into the first proper braking zone. I thought they were going to make a bit of contact there, but they got away with it. So
here comes Sink Sam on Pluto. Brakes late around the outside. Both get it stopped.
Oh, here comes Busy Gorgon.
Seen contacts of this corner before. Pluto has some wing damage. Down the inside goes Busy Gorgon. He's not entitled to give this one up. Matty and FH, the Tier 2 drivers, battling as well.
Oh, Busy Gorgon.
Oh, Pluto wants to pit! Pluto wants to pit! No! Oh, that was...
We saw something similar in Tier 4.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, it was more, this one was more just, we couldn't really do anything about it.
That's bizarre. I've not seen anything quite like that at Russia before. Busy Gorgon now down the inside of Axe F1. There's contact there and a bit of lag as well.
Yeah. Phil and Corey both on hard, so they're going to go to the end probably.
Yeah, you're right there. But other than that, it's been fairly calm at the front. DRS trains quite common around here. There is one huge train down to 17th at the moment, so we can only imagine it will either be quite stale or something kicks off very soon.
Matty getting past Atlantis. Lance made a small mistake which allowed Matty to get past.
FH, Matty and Atlantis still next to each other on the track in 15th, 16th and 17th place. I did see Rossi put that Jarv has actually 3 wins in ABS.
Wow.
I forgot the third one, so there you go. ABS Jarv, 3-time ABS race winner, running in 5th at the moment, dropped from 3rd at the start. LMG, fastest lap at the moment. Will anyone beat it? It's going to be a struggle. He's trying to break from the DRS range of Alfie George. That'll be crucial for potentially a dominant victory today.
Yeah. Of course, DRS is not straight away on the straight, yeah. Get past the grid and then there's the DRS out because of the kink. No moves being made right now, so pretty calm start. No, not much contact except for that pit lane incident. But yeah, good start.
You are right. Let's have a look at some position changes. That's not the right one. I always get this wrong. That's penalties. That's position changes. Yeah, not too many throughout the field. We've got some winners towards the back of the field, such as FH and Matty Mumu gaining 3 positions off the start. It was a very good start for VRT Lilley. There is no denying that. And Tax and Jab gaining positions as well.
Yeah, Alfie's closed the gap to LMG a bit. Of course, the DRS going to be helping. They both lock up, and so does Jack. Very easy to lock up in that corner.
I'm seeing the DRS in play, so LMG will have constant pressure throughout this first stint. Jarv might just be splitting the train here, unless he pushes hard and gets back into the range. Yeah, I think he is now. VRT Lilley with the fastest lap. He's now the one.
Yeah, I was just looking at the gaps, and it looked like LMG was very strong in that final sector. Pulled away nearly 5/10 in that final sector, so it looks to be like strong. LMG might. LMG with a bit of lag. Probably lagged out to got the X. First penalty of the day goes to Sam.
Oh, he is now lagging. I hope this isn't my Wi-Fi.
I don't think it would be because it's only him.
Okay, fair enough. I thought I saw some lag earlier on in the race,
Yeah.
which could maybe be related. Yeah, time penalty for Sync Sam. That's the time trial set. Oh, hello. I was just about to mock him, but VRT Lilley deserves the same treatment. 3-second time penalty. That's not good. Don't do that.
No.
Corey Marshall has done the same thing, all on the same lap.
Who's next? I'm gonna guess F1. I don't know. You can see how much Alfie closed down, and then if it's the same as last lap, LMG's gonna pull away here. Okay, it seems Alfie's much closer, is 3/10 closer than he was last time, so much better from him now. Without DRS once again, it's not going to be probably being able to make any moves. Whammon fastest lap.
Whammon the fastest lap. Yeah,
Sure.
they're trading it
Such
around.
penalty.
Such, yeah.
Yeah, Jeff out of the DRS from Whammon.
Yeah, starting to see the different packs form now on that 5 of 27. See some heated debates in chat.
Oh.
No, they're not that heated, but just a bit of discussion on the Pluto Busy Gorgon incident going into the pit lane. Well, it's just misjudgment for both of them. Atlantis with a time penalty now.
Yep.
Matty George late on the brakes. He is really, really close to the back of LMG. Oh, we see an undercut being pulled. We have an overtake. It's Axe on Such J25. Whoa. And that is a sigh of relief because I thought we were not going to get any at all.
Axe.
Oh, Axe. Oh, and Such has got damage.
Oh, that's pity. That's so unlucky there. Can't really do anything about it. And
especially on the medium tyres, his race is rather ruined at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm going to speak from personal experience yesterday that, yeah, Matty had a half spin in Tier 2, the corner before, and me being first in line, I picked up the damage. But, yeah, I was also on the medium tyres on the opposite strategy, so Such has just had the exact same misfortune there.
Yeah. Trev might have got a bit loose out of the corner. He straight across the track unless that was just, I don't know, unless that's his line. Yeah, so all the top four within about 2 seconds of each other, so that's great to see. Now, let's see how much Alfie can close in with this DRS now.
He got close on the previous lap. No retirement so far. I think we have Pluto and Corey Marshall side by side. They're fighting for P17.
Way!
Oh!
Bit of contact.
There's a small bit of contact there. A battle is a battle, and I'm sure they're going to try and make the most of this. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. Corey Marshall, another penalty.
6 seconds in 6 laps. Not the best. Oh, Corey.
Oof. They're all loose on the hards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that's very. Axe and Sam. Oh, Sam's in.
Sam's in into the pits. Yeah.
Early pit stop him.
Medium tyres. Unsurprisingly, no wing change. Just getting an undercut by the looks of it.
Yeah, penalty.
Jarve now with a time penalty can be very, very costly. We may see some appeals as
yellow.
You know, people don't take. I think that's Corey Marshall.
It is. Yeah. He might. Does he have damage?
Don't think so. It looked like he went in rear first. Oh, he's around again at high speed.
Oh.
Well, this isn't a great day for Red Bull so far. If he keeps going, fair enough.
He does. Oh, he's around.
Oh, he's loose. So loose.
LMG's pulling a bit of a gap now. 8/10. Of course, DRS now going to let Alfie close in.
Fair play. Corey Marshall's still going. Most drivers usually pull into the pits and call it a day. But he's going just that little bit longer. For Red Bull. Oh, LMG's into the pits. I was just going to say, I was just going to mention Burning Man's confirmed victory. There's a yellow flag again, and it's Such. Nothing has changed since qualifying by the looks of it. Busy Gorgon time penalty. Come on, guys, you're Tier 1. Just a few too many penalties. VRT Lilley into the pits. For medium tyres as well.
Yeah,
there's FRA LMG just in front of him. Homesick, an F1 driver. These two trading positions at the start of this corner. They were going side by side. They even banged wheels through there. Homesick weaving. I don't think he's happy with the amount of room left. V2 Combat on the tail of this mini fight as well. Sam's
came out behind all of those drivers. He's retired.
That is
Corey's around again.
At the same corner. This may well be a double DNF for Red Bull.
It is.
He's also pulling into the pit lane, and this usually means retirement. Yeah, it is retirement based on that entrance. Here's V2 Combat on F1 driver, and Homesick got through. V2 Combat got through. I think I completely messed that up when I said Homesick was the one weaving. I think it was F1 driver, unless my mind is just going crazy at the moment. But V2 Combat up into 4th place. He's really flying at the moment. Got a good exit. Who will pit on this lap? Homesick will. But unsurprisingly, V2 Combat is going to go long.
Yeah, amazing on his tyre where he is. Yeah, so he's going to take the race lead. Jab into P2 on those mediums. Then Axe, Busy Gorgon, FH, Matty, Atlantis, and then everybody else, that's pit.
Needed to be a big in-lap for Alfie George. Where is he in comparison? Yep, that's quite far back. And I think this is going to be close with VRT Lilley. They're side by side on the pit exit. VRT Lilley may well feel he has the corner.
Yes.
Alfie George yields and up into 2nd place. Net 2nd place goes VRT Lilley with a time penalty, of course.
Yeah. I'll quickly check how many warnings LMG has. And Alfie. LMG is none, and Alfie is none, so that's not good for Jack.
Yeah. Especially at this point in the race. Fresh tyres now. They'll be just trying to be consistent.
Yeah.
We still have the medium runners out there. Hasses of Busy Gorgon and FRT FH.
Yeah.
Right next to each other on track.
B2 stays out once again.
And that's Matty Mumu in.
Yeah.
Medium tyres will be going on to Matty's inherited racing point for this race. Kyle absent to watch Man United lose again.
Yeah, I think they're losing right now to Spurs.
I mean, I can't talk, so let's
Yeah,
not go down that
Lingardino.
route right now. Well, no, I think we should come off the football topic.
No.
And back into F.
Okay. Lilley crucially, Lilley crucially out of LMG's DRS, so
Yeah.
that's not good.
They might hit traffic soon, which
Yeah,
could be an invitation
Atlantis.
back into the race.
Atlantis,
Yeah.
I don't, he's 6 seconds up the road. B2, will he stay out, I wonder?
Based on the net results, LMG, well,
B2 is
basically
coming
he's
in.
going to be well out of probably a race
Okay,
a
so,
race worth of points in the championship. That's what I mean. Oh, Atlantis! He's around.
Oh.
It's near the penultimate. I'm not sure how he's gone around there. Must have got some. He's got a lot of wheel spin. V2 Combat is into the pits after 10 laps on the soft tyres.
there goes those 6 second gap to the traffic.
Yeah.
Well,
They'll be
V2.
hitting Atlantis in no time. V2 Combat exiting the pit lane. He'll behind F1 driver. He just slots in front of SV Tax, who comes straight through with the DRS. So
Yeah.
V2 Combat, there's a lot of positions to make up. There's a train of 3 here.
Yeah.
Sam's into the pits again.
Or we might,
Is there a wing change? I don't think so.
Doesn't look like he has damage. Unusual.
This chat is more entertaining than the race, says Feta Cheese. It hasn't been amazing.
Yeah.
There is no denying that this Russian racing is not fantastic. But LMG, the net leader, might be backed up here by Atlantis. We'll have to see. VRT Lilley back in DRS, crucially. Here comes LMG, wasting no time at all, getting past the reserve Renault driver. And through he goes. There he is.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's really close to the rear end there. Jack's gonna be hoping he can get through as easy. Someone's around.
Yellow flag.
Is that?
And it's V2 combat.
Oh no.
Not again.
Oh. It doesn't look like he lost too much time, about 2 seconds. So it's not the worst. He might have just got a bit of a half spin. It's not the worst in the world.
VRT Lilley in the slipstream of Atlantis should get through.
Yeah.
Spanish GP history from last season.
Atlantis will still go. Oh,
that's not the corner.
Nah, that's clearly the corner. Don't know what you're talking about. Hopefully, Alf is going to be hoping.
F1 driver and homesick again through turn 3 and into turn 4. Whoa.
Here comes Alfie maybe on Atlantis. No. Thought he had a bit of a run.
Bad part of the track.
Yeah.
Really bad part of the track.
He's going to get held up a bit through these corners. So, yeah, that's unlucky for him. Whammond's right behind him now.
Just got so much more grip. Homesick for the time penalty. Alfie George coming through. Oh, no, Atlantis.
That's gonna fight.
Oh, he's actually holding it in there. Oh, he's left the room by Alfie, in all fairness. Warman as well. He's almost 3 wide.
Oh, no.
There's contact. Alfie George is around. There's damage as well. VRT Warman. Oh dear.
Oh, that's a pity. I don't know what happened there. It looked like Atlantis ghosted through, and that's unlucky for him. He picked a penalty from that. He ghosted through. I don't know what's happened there. Well,
that might well be retirement.
He might stick at it, see if he can get a safety car.
He might. He did speed into the pit lane, which is usually done in frustration, but he did come in at that tight angle.
Oh. FH just going to come out ahead of Matty. But they're still right beside each other on track. Well, that really leaves it to a 2-horse race now.
Sam probably has been craving that fastest lap since his new set of soft tyres.
Yeah.
People saying Warman's fault there. Do you reckon he was at fault for sneaking it up the inside when there was already 2 cars trying to have a battle?
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest of moves. It's the secretary of Russia. It's hard to go 2 wide, let alone nearly 3 wide. You know. Yeah. Yeah. I say he could have just should have just waited till the straight.
Waited.
Well,
Atlantis still out there and still in front of Alfie George. There's now a 4-second gap almost between Alfie George and VRT Lilley. So, as it stands, VRT Lilley may still hold on to that P2 when it looked to be Alfie George's based on the current penalty situation.
Yeah, Busy Gorgon.
Hopefully through again without contact.
Busy Gorgon
Will Atlantis fight?
Will he make it?
Oh, it's early. That is early.
Yeah, I think. Alfie had a bit of a weave when he got past Atlantis. He probably shown he wasn't happy.
FH's was early as well.
Yeah.
Maybe they have real confidence in them.
Yeah, Russia isn't the worst place for tyre wear, so you can get your tyres a while. Sam might come in to retire now.
V2 did a stint of 10, and if you include outlap, quali lap, maybe in lap, because I think he spun on his final run. He did.
Was
that one?
He spun across the line. And the tyres
that was invalid.
The tyres he used before. So
yeah, he did about 13 laps.
Yeah, then there's the formation lap as well.
Yeah, 14 laps almost then.
And then there's the extra fuel. I don't know, I think that kind of does something.
Yeah, that's true. That will certainly make it a bit trickier to handle.
Yellow
We
flag.
might see a Haas battle, both on fresh softs.
Oh.
Axe is pulled into the pits.
Has Sam's AI came out on track?
It does that. It should park up.
Yeah.
It should park up and not cause anything.
Yeah,
So
I believe
it should be okay.
Yeah, because I believe the 2 Red Bulls
Yeah.
retired in the pits. Like, they didn't come out, so that's...
Where's Axe going to come out? He was leading this race for a brief period of time. There's the pit exit. Away he goes. There's FH and Busy Gorgon, who have swapped positions. Axe is rejoining the race, and we might have 3 wide here.
No.
FH around the outside might want to switch back here.
No, he can't. That's good defending.
Yeah, he's defended well there. Just kept in front, and now it's his duty to go after Busy Gorgon, to go after the lower medium runners here.
Yeah. So people like V2 and Homesick and Tex. So 15 out of 27, just over halfway. Max picks up a penalty.
Ooh. Still in the points for now, though.
Gab looks like, yeah,
48 viewers.
Oh.
It's becoming normal. Jesus Christ.
Well, Jab's in.
He is into the pits. He'll be fighting with Axe on the pit exit.
Atlantis comes in as well. So won't get in Jeb's way.
And this is normal positions now then. Everyone has made their pit stop. Axe just a little bit wide there as FH still pressuring him. Axe is out of DRS to the car in front. Fastest lap from Busy Gorgon. So Sam's fastest lap is gone. And now he's in the points.
Oh, look!
We'll see what he can do.
Look at the jump Axe got on Jab.
Yeah.
Wow. They're right beside each other before Axe hit.
That's exactly 2 seconds, pretty much.
Now. I'll check LMG's warnings. Still none, so yeah, it looks like it's his race to lose now. I might have said that wrong. Alfie still no warnings.
I think that's right.
Jet has a penalty and 2 warnings. Jack has a penalty and a warning. F1 driver 2 warnings. Taps has 2 warnings and a penalty, yeah, just a penalty. Homesick a penalty. B2 just a warning. Busy Gorgon a penalty. And Axe just a warning.
2 Alfa Romeos, 5th and 6th right now. That would be a great point total for them.
Yeah.
ABS Jarv still running in 4th, but with the penalty, he will be demoted to 5th as it stands. We may see several appeals, but Russia, you know, there's not a lot you can get away with.
I believe Jeff might be. Oh yeah, sorry, forgot Taps as a penalty. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Are we really second most viewed stream in F1 2020? If so, that's really good to hear.
Who's beating us for Velocity or something?
Who's beating us? Tell us.
Tell them to raid us. I'll check.
That would be sick. Actually, it's a good idea. F1 2020. Do I just click on that? No?
Yeah.
I don't want to miss anything.
I'll check. No, not F1
That'd be nice.
2019. Why do people still watch that?
I don't know.
It's like 15 viewers. I believe we are top. Oh no,
Are
sorry.
we?
Sorry. There's a few. There's like 3 I can see with more than us. Yeah, there's one guy with 312. Never heard of him.
Oh, we'll beat him.
Yeah.
We'll beat him.
Oh, there's someone with 60 and someone with 132. 33.
Oh.
Okay.
So we're not second then.
Yeah,
That was a total
when
lie.
I saw we were top, it was because the first stream that came up was
The first
ours.
one that comes up.
Yeah. Don't know why they do.
We're
that,
8th.
Oh,
No, nice false information then from Expilo, but
Espilo, like,
you
why
know.
are you lying?
Nothing's happened, has it?
No.
Since we've been watching that. Still, just DRS chain. Busy Gorgon's been catching up though, and now we're well in the mix of this fight. Come the end of the lap shortly.
Yeah, it's got very overcast compared to the start of the race.
It's not in view order. I count 15th. Nice.
Oh, V2 and Homesick wheel to wheel.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bit of contact. He just forces him wide there as he opens up the steering wheel.
V2 got a penalty there as well. V2 will get ahead. Axe picks up a penalty.
Probably very costly considering the people that have penalties in front of him.
Yeah, LMG now has a 2-second lead. Yellows, safety car.
Yellow, safety car! Something's happened.
It's
Atlantis has crashed. He has gone backwards into the wall.
Yeah, he might have hit the wall and then spun back around. Whammy nearly hit
Oh
him.
dear.
Well done.
Oh no, oh no, oh
LMG
no.
doesn't
Oh.
get jack picks.
Does he? Oh. Well, I'm just watching the fact that nobody knows what position they're in back here. VRT Lilley is into the pit lane, as is Alfie George. ABS Jarv will stay out here.
V2's in. I'm not sure it was a good idea to pit here. It's hard to overtake in this track. Oh, that was a risky decision. Wow.
Yeah, so into the pit, VRT Lilley, Alfie, Axe, V2 Combat Jab, Matty as well. You might as well go for it if you're back here. VRT Warman has sped again.
Oh.
That's the second time he's done that.
Something up with brakes. Into the pits, I guess.
VRT Lilley is down in 8th place with FRA LMG in the lead of the race.
So, Atlantis says, at Dominant Square, that Renault is the car I've ever drive. On ever drive. I knew he was deaf, I just never knew he couldn't speak English. Why are we bullying deaf people today? F1, everybody here, a few people in AI, probably 2 more laps under safety car. Pack's doing an amazing
Penalties,
job.
yes, thanks for reminding. There they are. Jarv has 6 very costly seconds from that position in the race. Tax, Homesick and Busy Gorgon all have 3 seconds at Jarv. That's 11 seconds. One which he'll wish to get removed. Lilley, 3 seconds. V2 Combat, 3 seconds. Axe, 3 seconds. Pluto, 6. And Warman, 11 seconds. Can't really argue too much about that, unfortunately, considering very likely gone into the pit lane incorrectly twice. Sam Cole's not happy that they've decided to throw a safety car as soon as he retires.
I mean, you did retire about 10 laps ago.
That is true. So
let me check what lap you
don't
retired.
blame the game. Blame your driving.
Yeah, just don't retire.
Let's go back to tyres then, so we can see how everyone's looking like. If you guys have, if you know anyone that's left the stream, tell them to come back, because finally we've got a piece of action with a safety car, full course yellows. Everyone will be catching up to the pack, and we will probably have a couple more laps of this, if not this lap, if they're generous. I don't believe it's going to rain.
No.
So some straight fights to the finish, and you know what tends to happen when there's a late-ish safety car in Tier 1? Everyone goes mad for the last lap, for the remaining laps.
Yeah.
Shut up before I come to your house and kick you in the censored word. I won't be saying that.
Who says that?
Sam Cole.
Oh, okay.
Sink sticks stink sink
Okay.
Sam Cole.
Lovely. Hopefully we can get in this lap, but accidentally into the back of his teammate.
Sorry, the chat is just too funny, but yeah, safety car shenanigans ongoing.
Yeah. Let me get the chat up. I want to read this.
It's funny. Apparently we've broken 50 viewers, but yeah, 51.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Everybody get in here so we can get people with, like, oh, it's in.
We're in this lap. They have been generous, and we're going to have 7 laps, I think. 21, 22, 23,
Yeah.
24, 26, 27. 7. It is 7 laps. I can count.
Yes. Well done, Rhino. You are not a 5-year-old.
Oh, just got to get that maths revision in.
Yeah.
Anyway, chat aside, you've been very entertaining. We will now focus more on the remaining laps. FRA LMG will lead us away. What can the soft runners do? They dominate the back of the pack there. It's going to get us going nice and late.
Oh, I think there's a bit of contact. Oh, he's got. Oh, I think he's got a bit of a jump there.
And might be Jarv lagging there. And we are underway. It's green flags, and we are off for 7 more laps. VRT Lilley has got a good getaway, and he's already up to P7, overtaking F8.
F1 driver,
Pluto has overtaken Matty.
Yeah. Here comes Alfie on F8. F8's in the points.
You're right.
Just realised.
He's still in the points, but the fresher soft runners behind will be putting him under a lot of pressure in the remaining laps. Busy Gorgon. Oh, he's right, left, which way? On homesick. He won't get it done on this occasion.
Yeah.
Here comes VRT Lilley! Oh, this is an obscure place to go for an overtake, but Busy Gorgon backs out. He'll go for the switchback here on VRT Lilley. No, he's just got to back out of this one. Very, very close at the back of this pack.
Yeah. F1 driver needs to get back in within 1 second of Jeff here. He had a terrible restart.
Oh, Alfie George, Busy Gorgon was just getting a little bit loose.
Yeah.
Alfie was looking for the opening. And again, a good exit.
Yeah. Oh,
Not many
Jack,
place.
I thought he was going to go for the move on homesick into the second final corner there. Oof, that was close. But,
I thought you said Jarv for a second. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. But Jack does get past. So does Alfie.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, so right now on the podium, I don't think
Jarv
Alfie will
can
be on
probably
the podium.
get 5 removed.
Oh, V2 went off.
That's all I'm saying. Oh, he was 10th a second ago. What's he doing fighting for P13 here? Pluto gets through.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I just saw him lose a few positions. Homesick and Alfie, wheel to wheel. So is Jack getting past Tax.
Oh yeah. Jack is actually making really good progress.
Yeah.
And he'll have DRS to overtake F1 driver.
Yellow's
We have a yellow flag. It's Axe around. So is Pluto. They've made
Oh.
contact in Sector 3. DRS is enabled, and this is where we will see even more overtaking at this point. Alfie George is past SV Tax as well. VRT Lilley, he's still within that penalty range of him. Here comes Jab. Here comes Homesick! Oh, dear. I don't think that was ever going to work. Oh, we got another spin.
P2.
Oh, my.
Not again.
You're joking. Not another one?
P2's off. He's went wide. He's gonna probably cut the corner. He does, and he's crashed. He's hit the barriers. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what V2's doing.
You can't crash deliberately, especially if it causes... Oh, he's gone straight. No, don't do that!
Oh. Hopefully just some cars
this causes a safety car. Oh boy, he's in trouble.
Yep.
VRT Lilley, 3rd place now. While all that was going on, he has caught up to F1 driver and overtaken him. That is very, very naughty.
Looks like...
Certainly.
Looks like we'll get away with it. Nothing's going to be caused by it. Okay. LMG's still probably, even if he gets overtaken by one of these guys, still probably going to win off penalties.
VRT Lilley. Next up is ABS Jarv. And who's that? The road? It's FRA LMG. This could be absolutely huge. It'll be him versus time. He needs to get 3 seconds. Oh, he's broke late. He is broke really late.
That was so close. I thought they were going to make contact.
Oh my.
There.
It's actually not too late for a safety car, surely, because, you know, it has 3 laps.
Yeah, you can...
So 23, 24, 25 that would have been?
Yes.
There would have been 2 laps to go, and I've seen that happen before. It is still very, very risky.
Yeah, I believe last season in Tier 3, when I was racing in Britain, with like 3 laps to go, there was a safety car, and it only stayed out for like 1 lap, so anything's possible still. Now, Jack, can he make the move on LMG? Here at the navel.
Ooh.
No, he won't. I don't think he'll have enough.
Alfie George squeezed through a small gap there on F1 driver, and this is the fight for the lead. FRA LMG needs to keep him behind for as long as possible, but it's going to be very, very, very tricky, especially down the long main straight.
These guys have had history before, taking back like France, and then a few bit of contact in ABS and stuff, so you never know what could happen. Here we go. Oh, LMG!
Oh.
Here we go.
We are praying for a sensible battle here. VRT Lilley on the outside. Can he pull in front? They are absolutely wheel to wheel. LMG still up the inside. They do make contact, but VRT Lilley edges through.
My God. We need to pull away 3 seconds. Oh, it's gonna be tight, but you never know.
This will be a miraculous strategy call by VRT Lilley if he goes and pulls 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Patience from LMG. Don't overrun the limits. He's brushed the wall there.
Oh.
I believe. He saved some ERS. You are right there, Rossi.
He's nearly out of his DRS.
Yeah, that's 1 second already.
Yeah, he has DRS for
LMG
this
still has DRS. Yeah.
Oh, this close.
Axe and Matty Mumu. Jab and Warman. Warman and Busy Gorgon. More specifically, into the chicane.
Oh!
He's got through. Jab on the outside.
So close to contact.
Now the inside.
They've got the move as well.
They've managed to keep that one clean.
Yeah. Okay, will LMG get the DRS here? This is crucial. He will, I think.
Depends how good his exit is. No.
No? Oh, he does.
He's pushing, he's pushing. He's literally bang on 1 second. Has he got it? No, he hasn't.
Oh. Here comes Alfie.
Alfie George. Well, hang on a minute. He's still fighting for the win, isn't he?
Yeah.
Could this be back-to-back wins? This is absolutely massive. To the point where I almost forgot about him.
F1 driver in jail. How can you forget about your own driver?
I just forgot about him.
We forgot
Sorry,
about
Alfie.
We forgot about Everton, let's be honest. Little fastest lap.
Pluto fastest lap. Add that one to the McLaren trophy cabinet. Pole time. If anyone remembers, kindly let that person know. 29-1. Yeah, that's right.
The 29-1 by LMG.
That's correct.
Alfie cannot make any moves. LMG has the DRS at Jack as well, so Jack
Oh, he's
doesn't seem to be able to.
late.
Yeah, Jack's not going to be able to pull away unless he has the biggest, the most amazing final lap here.
This is going to be rather tense. Based on time penalties, LMG versus Alfie George is for the race win. Does VRT Lilley have any excess warnings? He does, so it will be even more difficult to appeal them. Here they go then, onto the final lap of this race. FRA LMG, will he have DRS? He doesn't, and this is going to mean Alfie George has the DRS and the slipstream, using all of the overtake. Which way will he go? LMG defends.
Outside.
Alfie George is forced to the outside.
Oh, he's forced
all
him
this
off.
Contact. He's forced off the track, but he's still just edges in front. Oh, there's more contact, and then rubbing wheels through turn 4.
Oh my. I don't think there's really anything wrong with that overtake.
Jarve, Werman trading positions as well. It is all going on back here as well. But Alfie George may have just taken the race win on the final lap to make it back-to-back victories. However, there is still a couple of sectors to go.
Yeah. There's still a DRS section, of course. Oh, LMG a bit loose.
Oh, it's just out of reach now, surely. He's too far back.
Alfie
just has to not get a penalty. Is he on 2 warnings? No, he got 2 on this lap. Maybe both for contact, but I'm not going to just go scroll down and delve in that deep.
Yeah.
He's even almost caught up to VRT Lilley on track. He has a 3-second time penalty, and last week it may have been one on strategy. But today, a superbly executed strategy by both VRT Lilley and Alfie George. One with a penalty, the other with not. Alfie George will win the Russian Grand Prix on penalties.
Wow.
LMG takes 2nd place and VRT Lilley 3rd. And that opens up the championship a little bit more. What a race. Jab 4th. FH, Matty 7th. Axe misses out slightly. Busy Gorgon and Warman. Oh, that is incredible.
Oh, Tax misses out on points. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Let's get some party invites.
And Pluto as well.
Wow.
Pluto around the final 2 corners to finish his race.
And here's Pluto. Go on, do us a donut.
Do
us a donut.
No, you have to look there. Don't be
afraid.
Boo.
It's not good enough. It's pathetic.
Terrible driver.
FH gets the
driver for the day.
The F1 driver of the day award there.
If anybody would like to know, Man United are currently winning 2-1 against Tottenham.
Oh,
Cavani scored.
Christ.
Very important news.
Thanks for the football update, Raptor.
Yes, but you always update about Leicester when they're playing.
I don't.
Nah.
Okay, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Okay. However, we've got 56 viewers.
Oh.
That is quite mad.
Good.
Yeah, let's just run through the results quickly before we dive into the interviews. Alfie George wins again. FRA LMG 2nd place out of VRT Lilley. Jab 4th, F1 driver 5th. There will be a few pending appeals in this pack, that's for sure. Especially as Warm and Jarve may feel they've been done dirty with some penalties. Outside the top 10, Jarve, Tax, Homesick, Pluto, V2 Combat's the first of 5 DNFs in this race.
Yeah.
Got to thank Atlantis though for the safety car. That was... Yeah, he changed the race. Nothing was happening until that point. But Russia, that is Russia. And just update you on the rest of the schedule. We Singapore next week. Then USA, Mexico and Brazil for what is going to be a very, very exciting final 4 races. Anyway, I think we should get into the interviews, and I don't really know where to start. We'll start with VRT Lilley because you've won the race on track. Make sure you've included your audio. How did the penalty come about so soon? It's so costly, isn't it?
Yeah, to be honest. Obviously this track is the home of track limits of death. Like, I did get it a bit soon, but like, I could try and get some removed because like I lost hella time from them and whatever. And yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. And yeah, the safety car, I was like kind of bricking it because like we had like 5 cars separated from me and Lewis, so I tried to just cut my way through as fast as possible. And through that, I had drained my ARS, and I didn't have any to actually try and extend the gap. And I think I was running a high wing setup, so that didn't really help as well.
Yeah. Obviously, Singapore next week. Quite a famous drive, if you like, extending what was a 10-second time penalty last season. Obviously, you couldn't quite replicate it with a 3-second stay in a different circumstance. But Singapore, surely a bit higher hopes going into the next one?
Yeah, easily. Singapore's one of my best tracks, so yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Raptor, any questions for our third place finisher?
No, just well done on the podium. Great, great getting through yourself. I can't speak. Getting through the pack after you pit from the safety car. So yeah, well done on the podium.
All right, we'll move on to our second place finisher, LMG. Well, medium tyres at the end there. Right or wrong decision in your eyes?
Depended on how many other people pit, really. I mean, I assumed everyone was going to stay out because it was so near to the end and the midfield was so close. But unfortunate for me, most people pitted, so that wasn't hopeful. But yeah, it was right. I don't know if it was right or wrong just because it was so close at the end. I'll say wrong, but yeah, it was close and it was still fun trying to keep up, I guess.
Yeah, well, you still extended the championship lead slightly, so I'm sure you'll take that as a positive.
Yeah, I'll try and get Zoe in because I think Alfie overtook me off track. But if that doesn't work here, it's still extended either way. Ooh. Controversy again.
You've stirred it now.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's on the stream. But yeah, either way, it's extended on Singapore on that track. It's not good for me, so we'll see. Yeah.
Alfie, I mean, sorry, I should just ask Raptor, have you got any questions?
No. When the safety car
That's my hair.
when the safety car came out, I'm guessing you were kind of annoyed, or did you think it was good? Okay, yeah, I thought so. So yeah, just well done on the P2 and the champion. Extending the championship lead. Good luck in the next races.
Alright, now we'll move on to Alfie. Well, based on what's just been said, do you think your final lap pass was fair there, Alfie? It was an incredible turnaround, of course.
I was shoved off. I couldn't go anywhere else, and yeah, I couldn't do anything. I was shoved off the track, and I don't really have much to say, to be honest.
Well, I don't think you certainly earlier in the season thought you'd be winning back-to-back races in ARL Tier 1. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good. I'm pretty surprised really after what happened with me, Atlantis and Whammon in the middle of the race, but the safety car kind of helped me and just chose the right strategy. So yeah, quite happy with it.
Yeah, any questions from you, Raptor?
Well, what was you thinking about coming into pit at the safety? Like, did you think it was gonna be? Did you did you have any plan in your head if there's a late race safety car, you're gonna come into pit, or did you just think on the spot?
I just wanted to get onto the quicker tyres and replace my front wing because it was yellow. Well, lime.
Oh.
So I wanted to
Oh,
get onto
yeah.
the quicker tyres and that, yeah.
Yeah, so just well done, and who knows, maybe 3 in a row.
Maybe.
Ooh. He's got to be up against Jack Lewis and others in that one. So it should be a fantastic race next week. Certainly a long one under the lights in Singapore. But yeah, Russia, it's been a pleasure. Maybe it hasn't, but that's up for debate. But yeah, thank you to everyone that watched this stream. I think we hit like a peak of 56 viewers, maybe more, if it didn't update.
Crazy like that.
So yeah, that was absolutely absolute madness. Chat interaction was very good. There's some idiot trying to promote their league, of course. So please don't give them attention and go and join for that reason. You know. That's that then. We'll be back next week for Singapore across all tiers. And I'll just plug one more thing. If you are yet to follow ARL_Xbox on Twitter, we'll get back more into those things. I'll try and do as much Twitter stuff as I can because, yeah, that would be nice. But yeah, thanks guys, and we'll see you next week.